book called How to Break Software Security is one of 18 different books that we have written. So we very much study software security, we write about it, we test, and then we publish. But this book, How to Break Software Security, it was the first published methodology on how to find security vulnerabilities in software. And it was published way back in 2002. And it was written by our founder, Dr. James Whitaker, the same professor that Addie was a student of at Florida Tech. You can see here some of the logos of our customers, many recognizable brands: Microsoft, Sony, Amazon, Nike, Barclays, Symantec. All of these are customers of ours. They hire us to test their software to find security vulnerabilities and help them remove the vulnerabilities before their software ships. They also hire us to train their engineers on how to write secure code. So we have now licensed more than 1 million training courses around the world. It's a lot of training courses, all focused on software security. And that's what we do: software security testing, training, and then the specialty in automotive security. This just a little bit helps you understand where we fit in the world, our solutions. That's good. Vincent mentioned a little bit earlier, scanning, maybe static analysis security testing tool from Parasoft, or maybe you use a dynamic analysis security testing tool, maybe a Burp Suite proxy, something like that. You can use that to scan, to find vulnerabilities, and then you ask your developers to fix the vulnerabilities. Sometimes they lack the standards, they lack the education, they lack the training, so they do their best, they try. You run another test or a scan, same vulnerabilities occur, and you get into this cycle of insanity, actually. Where we help is in both of these areas. This is our security testing, it's our services, and then we provide the training and education similar to what you will see today. This is an area that we do not play in. It's to the protect and play area. Web application firewalls, application whitelisting, runtime application self-protection. These are all technologies you can deploy to protect applications in play, but we focus on vulnerability identification and removal of vulnerabilities at the source. This is a case study from Microsoft, just to show that training in software security works. Microsoft had the luxury of taking two teams, their Windows team and their SQL Server team, to put them through an intensive training on the Microsoft SDL, Security Development Lifecycle. Our company, Security Innovation, created all of the e-learning courses on Microsoft SDL for Microsoft. This is the vulnerability count for the Windows team before the training and then after the training. This is the vulnerability count, SQL Server before the training and after the training. So a significant return on investment for Microsoft for those two teams, because they are addressing the same problem of securing at the source. And this is our solution stack. These are the products that eSpin, now our representative in this region, is going to be responsible for selling directly to either all of you or to helping you sell to your clients. Thank you, Eddie. There's two main products: Team Professor, Team Mentor. Team Professor, I will show you in one moment. It's computer-based training. And similar to computer-based training that you may have taken in the past, however, this is all focused on software security. How to write secure code in Java, how to write secure code for iOS applications. OWASP Top 10 threats and mitigations. Architecting secure code. We have over 100 computer-based training titles, all of which are available now through eSpin. Team Mentor is a complementary product. It's a knowledge base of detailed remediation guidance. So If you need something very specific, how do I fix a SQL injection vulnerability in ASP.NET 3.5 using stored procedures? Very specific example. You can go to Team Mentor and it gives you step-by-step with code samples. Too much information to put in a computer-based training course is very specific, but just at the time you need it. And they work together. This last product, Command and Control, the Hackathon, this is the game we'll be playing today. We make it a game because you will see there's a scoreboard, so you can see who's in first, who's in second, who's in third. And every time you find a vulnerability, as Addy will show you, we play a sound from a video game, Mortal Kombat. Is it Mortal Kombat? Something like that. And it's a fun game, but you're learning while you're having fun. This is what you'll play just after lunch, and Addy will introduce it to in a moment. But all of this now available via eSpin. Computer-based training, Command and Control hackathons, all of it available now through Vincent and his team.
So this is a hacking competition. It is a game, but it is also a competition. Vincent has shown you the first prize as well as prize for everyone else. It is an application, a web application that we'll be testing today. Our company focuses on testing web applications, mobile applications, applications on the cloud, you name it. But we are focused on application security. We do not do network security, so everything that you should focus on today should be towards the application. There is a website that you will be testing, so do not run any network testing tools against it because you will not find anything, and even if you find anything, you're not going to get points for it. Okay, so just web applications, please. Command and Control has an e-commerce website, which you'll be testing today. It's a website for buying skateboards. It's a really nice website. There's a banking website and a human resources website. What I'm going to do is give you an introduction, tell you how it works, and then those of you who want to get started right away with testing, you can start on the e-commerce website. On the projector, will be testing the banking website just to show those people who cannot start themselves on how to perform simple SQL injection attacks or cross-site scripting attacks. So you can follow those same steps on your skateboarding website. Okay? And then I'll show a few attacks on the banking website, our banking website. Okay? This is not a real banking website. Okay? Then I'll come back to the website you're testing and help you if you're stuck somewhere, and also show you some of the more advanced bugs. And towards the end of the day, I'll show you some really cool bugs that mimic real defects that we find in the products that we test for our own clients. So web applications have been around for quite some time now, right? 15 years, 20 years, we have more advanced web applications these days. So the defects you find also start from very easy to extremely complex defects. I'll introduce a few simple defects to you at the start, and then towards the end of the day, I'll show you some of the very complex defects. What's interesting about Command and Control is that whenever you find a defect, you get points for it automatically. The website knows that you found this defect. Keep this in mind, okay? There will be a question later. But you have to have a little bit of security knowledge to answer that question later. But do remember that this website scores you automatically. Right? As developers or testers, we always have to think as engineers, how does this website know that we have hacked it? Just keep that in. So, like I said, it starts off with very basic defects, but will also present a challenge for more advanced people. So the website you're testing today has over 50 vulnerabilities, and these are defects that we have created ourselves. It's not that we created the website and then found this defect in there. We have engineered the defect based on what we have learned from our own clients while we've tested their software. These are mistakes that get made by big corporations on a monthly basis, every product that comes out. And so we try and keep our challenges current in that sense. So what you'll be testing, I know this was updated in January, but like which day or which week, I'm not sure, but command and control was updated in January with the latest defects that we found so far. So you're going to test the latest in web application technology today. What we've restricted this course to, and that's why Vincent was saying, do not use your advanced tools. But if you want, you can, automated scanning tools. You will get points, but it will stop after some time. So 95% of the defects can be found directly via the browser. You know how you can right-click and then say inspect element or view source code? View source code, you'll find one defect maybe. Keep that in mind. That's also a hidden but yeah, you can use Firebug in Firefox or just an inspect element web developer tool to find 95% of the defects. And if you found over 60%, you are winning the prize. Like Vincent might have to get you too. If any one of you finds more than 60%, he'll get you another one. So, like I said, in things that I say, there will be hints. I'll ask you to remember some things because I will walk you through an intro on SQL injection and cross-site scripting, where also I will tell you to remember some things because they will be key in solving certain questions. But the application itself, like real life, will give you hints. Like you see this is an example. It says authentication failed for user foo/ comma, single quote, sorry. You've seen error messages before, right? From applications it says, failed to do this, or error code XX002 something. You've all seen error messages. These error messages usually do not help end users. They help attackers understand what's going on in the behind the scenes. So, in this application also, we provide error messages in a way that you can save that information in your head. I use Notepad, I don't have too much space up there. So I use Notepad to see how I can use this information later. Right? Has anyone reached here? Yes? No? Yes. Yeah? Okay. Great. So this is the website that you're going to test. There's a login button up there. If you click that, you get to register an account on this e-commerce website, like any other e-commerce website, Amazon.com, etc., what have you. You create an account and then you can shop. Even if you don't create an account, you can still browse the website. And there are security defects that you find without logging in either. So, just wanted to show you this. Like I said, it sells skateboards. So if you go here, you see skateboards, you can click on it, add to cart, or just leave a review, etc., etc. I'm going to get back to the presentation. Just wanted to show you the website.
It's about 90 minutes total, start to finish, and each of you will be able to have access to it for free as a thank you for coming. And we hope you enjoy the class. You can contact Vincent directly to get access to it, and he will make sure that you get provision. So As a special thank you from Security Innovation, we hope you enjoy that class.
To issue the special gift to our top expert. Yeah, I can come. Okay. And Johan, take the come, right? From CCC. Formerly is a CSC. Some don't know the story.
Did in charge too.
Okay. Show the camera. Yeah.
Congratulations.
We have all your information already. We will have this team to provision the account for you. It is done already. I give you more. Okay. I have worked with Panasonic. They are the static application security testing company. I told them Security Innovation do this event. They say, I like the sponsor, even I'm not a client on it. Right? But of course, you must know that two is software. From full version, I can't really give you like the example of the car value, but full unrestricted version for 7 days, if it has some real software developer, they are licensed on this way. Each company, because they say they need some people to configure it, is based on per company for this license. You have 2 persons here. Later on, my guy will talk with you. You tell us which one you want to license for it. I make it for you. But this thing, it works based on platform. It is not those only Java one. You ask for Java test platform versions, right? .test.net, you ask for that, and then C and C++ test. They are by version because this thing will plug into the IDE for the right? Then they can do their scanning. This is if you see before, see by your own eyes. It is a highly graphical. Make the thing much easier, right? So this is what they're waiting to giving out. Immunity, in the world, they have only 3 pen test houses, whole world, all in the US. One is taken over by the Rapid 7, the Metasploit. 2 more left. One is Immunity, they are famous for cameras, right? So they are waiting to, they hear about SIM. They were in India, no problem. We also want to give it our full drive license. Their license, 1 copy is 20,000. But for me, it's pen testing too. You need to configure this for pure offensive hacking. This thing here, for instance, I sell without difficulty to the Vietnam Mindac. Because this is the de facto standard, right? So this thing here, based on what I hear from them in US, they are not hacked one by one. They hack the national infra, but it's not this version. They have one version for few million attack. This is the canvas from Immunity. So this is what I will give away also. And then from Titania, they also say about same event, they're ready to give away their license. Some people here have referred you before. You know what it is for. It's for network routers, switches, firewall configuration audit, all those things. They're willing to give each user 2 devices unrestricted for a month. You can use it if it's a real job, you get it done already. We talk about someone using Nexus configuration audit, 1 page. Refer, 500 page, you are talking about the report. See by your own eyes. So this is what this company good at. And then it's for the workstation and server, the Power Studio. Not as famous as the Reaper, but do the same job for server. Unrestricted one, you can see in your own report for this thing you want to give away. This one is for codified mobile apps. They do only mobile application security testing. They say they want to limit this time to giving away 1 Android and 1 iPhone app application testing for your any app. but we create the account for you. You just look it, you see your by the own real report, right? So this is all